Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's the Boxing Mouth, and I'm back after a decade and some change of being away from any type of YouTube. Just back to really therapy, you know what I'm saying? Really to show support and tribute to not only Errol Spence Jr. but the boxing era that just closed when Errol Spence retired, man. And I saw the video Tim Bradley made. I know a lot of people saw it. Tim, man, he got a rough way of coming off, man, but really, I get what he's saying, man. Like, a lot of people was hurt by Errol's performance, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do, man? It's not there no more. You know, we know what Errol used to do. Errol wanted to not stand there toe to toe, but he was a will kind of fighter. Like, he had skills, but his personality wouldn't allow him to only, you know what I'm saying, box, stay on the outside. I seen him do that versus Danny Garcia. But, you know, even before the car wreck, his style, his mentality was, you know, come forward, bang it out, and I'm stronger than you. I'm made out of bricks. You know, you can't break me. I'm gonna break you before you break me. And that ultimately, I know he said things about his lifestyle, you know, that contributes. The car wreck obviously contributes, but all in all, right? Ultimately, his style is what led to his demise, because he doesn't know how to, you know, move around, box, you know, turn into Erislan Delore or even Willie Monroe Jr. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have that kind of style, right? That can create an avenue where he can just win by boxing. He has to step to you, and I love that about Errol Spence, man. I'm not talking down about him. I love that about Errol Spence. I love that about all fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? I like fighters that fight. You know, Crawford, he'll fight with you. Floyd, he'll get into a fight with you. But Earl was more of straight at that. You know, I won't say necessarily traded, but he stayed in range to get traded with, you know. So, all that being said, man, I really appreciate Errol Spence, man. He really did a lot for us. He came back after a car wreck, put on a good performance. He fought, you know, all the stuff we like to say after these fights, like things like, well, he should have did this, he should have did that. You know, he had this much time, or he should have took a tune-up. It's really unnecessary, because that's not the type of person Errol Spence is. You know, we love that shit about him. You know what I'm saying? That's what we appreciate. He wouldn't, if he wasn't a step to him type of guy, bro, he wouldn't hardly halfway be liked by any of us. It's his personality, man. And so that's just the close of the boxing era right there, man. That's the end of that era. You know, we won't be seeing Shawn Porter in the ring no more. We won't be seeing Errol Spence in the ring no more. No more Bud Crawford. Hopefully Keith Thurman get the hell out of the way, man. He just got beat up too. So no more Keith Thurman. That whole era is over with, and it's on to the new. And it took a lot for me to come to the place where I was like, man, because I was really upset about the Errol Spence thing, man. That hurt my feelings, man. Like, damn, you know, fuck. You come out to this slow ass music, and I get it now in retrospect, but I mean, leading up to it was just like a funny feeling. Like, dude, what's happening, bro? You know what I'm saying? Are you about to get cooked, swing? You know what I'm saying? Are you fucked up? Are you knowing that you about to get beat up? And I think that's what it was. You know, Errol probably wasn't looking good in training. Errol, obviously, his lower half, you know, his momentum, his movement, his stability, it just wasn't there. And that's, again, not taking nothing away from it. That is what it is, man. You know, some people call it Father Time. Some people call it, you know, he didn't have a style that was a long-lasting style. I agree with the latter. You know, he didn't have a long-lasting style, man. And that's cool, though, because we got more bangers coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got Abdullah Mesa right there with a bang it out kind of style, and that's for people who like that. I know that in our community as black folks, and, you know what I'm saying, urban community, or overall boxing connoisseurs, I'm not gonna say black folks, I'm gonna say overall boxing connoisseurs, like, you know, us who've been around longer than, you know, pretty much our whole life been really observing boxing, we do like a certain type of boxing style, but sometimes you just in the mood for a banger, man, and that's what Errol Spence was, man. You know, all us tuned into his fights because we knew we wasn't gonna see him boxing. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't gonna see him working backwards, you know, using the jab all the time. And he uses jab coming forward, so I'm not really sure about the jab part, but he uses jab coming forward. But that's what we knew we were getting from Errol Spence, man. And he gave us that. And in the very last round, he moved around, man. That got under my skin now. That got under my skin. But he did what he had to do to survive, man. And another thing that got under my skin is the mention of his faculties. Like, I know this is gonna sound like bullshit, right? But I mean, I'm thinking like, bro, you a boxer. To hell with your faculties. But in reality, the man was speaking from a different place, you know. Yeah, I got my faculties and I got my wealth. I'm good. I can go take care of my family. And me being a older man, you know, older than I was when I first started watching boxing, I have to have respect for that. And it was hard to have respect for that because I wanted to see Errol Spence, you know, man, at least act like you going all out. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, show us some explosion, but he just didn't have it. He didn't have it, man. So on to the next thing, man. That's the end of that boxing era. Oh, I think Earl Slandy Lord still boxing, so we got one more guy still in there, hanging in, I guess. I'll be rooting for him whenever he fight, man, and then I'll be ready for him to get the hell out of the way too, because I really don't want to remember any of them cats, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the way Earl put on that show, I'm really ready for him to get the hell out the way. You know, let room in for the new guys. Get out of the way. If you ain't making money yet in boxing after all these years, I'm sorry, you might not get it. You know, and that's going to Errol Slandy Lord. You might not get nothing, but we appreciate him too. So, hey man, y'all just tune into the next video. It's the Boxing Mouth. I just had to get that off my chest real quick. On to the next, y'all boys. See you later, man. Peace out, and I holla.